Hey all, welcome back to the Snake Chamber. We got some cool new things, updates, new animals, and also some bad things that have happened. We'll get into that in the video. The intro. Okay, first, cool new swag from the expo last time. From Morphin Dorphins, Christian. New hat. Digging it. Okay, so first, new thing going on. We have
More eggs!
So that clutch came from, here's the sire. This is Jasper. He's an albino mahogany. He sired a few clutches that we have. Very cool boy. And here's the dame. Here's the mum. She is an albino piebald. And she laid a clutch of 7 eggs, weighing a total of 830 grams. And after weighing, she still comes in at 1650, so super healthy weight after even after laying the eggs there. So I'm happy to see just a healthy weight. And that night, tried putting her back on food. Bam, she was on right away. So that is all super awesome stuff. So there was, like I said, there was also some bad stuff. I'll get into that a little bit later in the video. Now, like I said, we got some new animals. Now, if you watch the last expo video that I did, at the end I showed just a couple quick little glimpses of the animals that we had. Couldn't show too much, we were driving and whatnot at the time, only so many free hands, yada yada. So I'll give you another little glimpse at them. So, we have this girl here. She is a calico, and you can tell that from all the white speckling up the side there. Very cool. I love calico, especially when it does in pied, when it does in orange dream, pied orange dream. There's a bunch of cool combos. There's a scrambler. Put her in the scrambler. I want to get the scrambler. Then she's also blackhead as well, which you can see really darkens her as well. Just an absolutely gorgeous snake. Possibly yellow belly. Not sure about that. Have to sort of figure that out. I can do a shed test for that. And also Pos Het Pied. That's the one that I'm really hoping for. So next time she has her shed, I'll probably send that in for a shed test along with a few others from the hatchlings that we had just recently. And we'll get all this het stuff figured out. But for now, here is this gorgeous girl. Doing great. Slamming rats. Awesome part of the collection. Glad to have her. So in talking about new animals, this one's not necessarily a new animal, but I haven't shown her to you guys in a long time. And like I said, I absolutely love boas. One of my favorite animals, bar none. There's larger snakes, definitely, but they're one of my top animals. Period. So I'm going to show you an animal that I haven't shown you in a while. So the animal I'm going to show you is my Super Jungle RC Pastel Girl. Last time you guys saw her, she was just a hatchling. Barely had any size to her, but as you can see, she has grown considerably. And the pinks on her are absolutely incredible. And it's not really showing through too much right now. Wait till she has a fresh shed, and oh man, just absolutely gorgeous. But she is just growing like a weed. She's still got a little bit of attitude to her. She is just so food aggressive. I'm going to post a video, so in the future with the video, it's going to be a feeding video, so just sort of be aware of that. You might see those from time to time on here, but it's worth putting on there, just showing what a food aggressive snake she is. Never seen anything like it before. It rips in the way that she just coils and spins. Sometimes it rips the limbs off rats. It's almost terrifying, but it is so cool to see such a reaction. But yeah, here's this girl. Absolutely love her. Now I'm going to show you the other brand new snake that we just got at the CRBE last month there. Give you a bit more of a close-up on her. So this here is Betty, or Gloria, I can't remember what the decided name her. She is a hypo het VPI female. So possibly if I wanted to in the future, make some sun glows with her. But like I said, I really don't plan on doing any boa breeding per se. But she is absolutely gorgeous, and I do look forward to having other boas. Don't know what the genes are going to be, just sort of has to strike me when I see them, but I absolutely love this girl. I have to build some larger enclosures coming up for these girls here, and you'll see what's going on with that. I have some materials to start one up pretty soon, and I'll take you guys along for the build on that one when it happens. And now for the bad stuff, because it can't be rainbow and sunshine all the time. You have this many animals, there's going to be some unfortunate things that happen that are upsetting. Hey, I can only imagine what some of the larger breeders go through. It's like having a farm. If somebody has a huge farm, they're going to have to deal with some difficult issues with animals sometimes. And it's no different with reptiles. You have a lot of any type of animal, there's going to be things that happen. So if you remember back in August, I think I had a video where I was telling you about twins, and I think I did a reel about it story. I was super pumped about it, and at that time this was my first time I ever had twins, so I didn't realize the complications that came along with it. Now the reality of it is, cool, you get 2 snakes, 1 egg, awesome, but the yolk, the nutrients that are meant for 1 snake, is now split between 2. So you have 2 snakes that are near as healthy as what 1 snake coming out of that egg would be. So that's the problem with it. And 1 snake got considerably more yolk than the other snake. So I think one came out at 24 grams and the other came out at 15 grams. Just tiny animals. We named them Peanut Butter and Jelly. Wife and daughter did. Cool names. We digged up, but unfortunately, we lost Jelly, the one that weighed in at 15 grams. We got her to eat a Pinky Mouse once, and then after that, she just didn't take anymore. I tried all sorts of things, assist feeding, also every different kind of rodent that I could get my hands on, and she just wouldn't take it. And eventually, she didn't make it. So that's the unfortunate thing. So I have a couple pictures of her actually. It's you can see that she's just absolutely tiny. I'll show the picture right here, and it just has her in my hand like that. When she was hatched, when she was curled up, she was about the size of a toonie, and her sibling, Peanut Butter, wasn't much bigger. It was a little bit bigger, but wasn't much bigger. Now this is Peanut Butter, and I'm very happy to say that she is doing very well. Eating consistently, she's about 54 grams right now, which is definitely not what all the other hatchlings are. They're all centered about 130 or so, between 110 130. But she doesn't need to be there right now. She just needs to be growing, and she's eating every single time, taking it down, just giving her small meals, but she's taking them, and she's got a little bit of attitude, which is fantastic, which means she eats. But she is doing awesome, so I'm super happy that at least she is healthy. Well, I can't say she. I actually haven't sexed this one yet, just because. Small, stop doing that. Oh, you got me there. But super happy that this one's healthy and feisty. Okay, so now I got a new logo coming out that you guys will see coming up. If you're a part of any of the Facebook groups or on my Facebook, friends with you on Facebook, you probably saw new designs that I put out for like, hey, what do you think of this one, that one, that one, that one? Kind of like a poll thing. Yeah, help me decide, and it was awesome for anybody that voted. Thank you so much for helping decide, and it actually did help narrow the decision on those designs. But then my designer showed me another one that's actually kind of similar to what I have right now, but I absolutely fell in love with that one when I saw it. So that's the one that I'm going to be going with, and you guys will see that pretty soon coming up. So definitely pumped about that. And I figure, since I've shown you my other 2 bows, because I only got 3 of them, I've shown you my other 2 bows, I might as well show you my other guy, the bigger guy. So here is Bernard. He's just a regular old Central American DCI boa. That was my rescue. I've shown him on a bunch of the Instagram and Facebook feeds and whatever, but I've never really shown him on the YouTube videos. Actually, a boa that I had when I was younger, that the family member still has, is my absolute favorite boa that hooked me. But this guy here kept that absolute love going. Now he's a rescue, so he can be a little bit touch and go sometimes, but all in all, his temperament is absolutely amazing. Anytime that he sniffs, it's just because you're moving a little too fast for him, not aware of your surroundings. Sorry, if you saw a video like how not to get bit, you got to be aware what you're doing when you're holding on to any animal. Doesn't matter where it is. If you decide to pick up a cat or whatever, you're holding a dog or you're holding a snake or a lizard, you got to be aware of what you're doing with them. But this is my big boy, Bernard. Absolutely love him. I can definitely see myself having more boas. Gonna build the enclosure for him, like I said earlier, and you guys will be along for that video. And hopefully you guys can take some tips and tricks from all that. But until next time, see you 2 weeks from now. And like, share, and subscribe. Peace all.